So the first should be the one that we all have associated ourselves with from time to time as we took our journey of life. And that first word is fear. Fear. Fear seems to be a thing that we find so easy to migrate to when you have uncertainties in your life. We have a fear of not understanding. We have a fear of not being able to accomplish. We have a fear of not being recognized in the vein in which we want. We have a fear in not completing what we want to complete. None of that is essential because the word teaches us that if in fact, you want some water? In fact, we know that if you have fear, you have no faith. Because the two will never be the same. Amen? Amen. So, what the word really means is an absence of faith. You will find resolve for it in Isaiah 41 and 10. And it speaks the word, it says, "So fear not, for I am with you, for I am your God." Amen?
Amen.
Number 2, stumbling in the dark. How many of you ever got up in the middle of the night, tripped over something you had no business tripping over, been there ever since you've been in existence, but you were blinded for whatever reason and you trip over it anyway? Or somebody leaves something like a hair product or something else in the middle of the street or middle of the floor, and you're on the way to the bathroom in the middle of the night trying not to wake up because I don't want to ever open my eyes when I go to the bathroom. I just want to go. And then you step on something, and then you immediately wake up and you can't go back to sleep. So, here's one for you. Stumbling in the dark. When you can't find your way out. You bump into any items that you may have, and I don't mean just at night. Our darkness does not infer that it has to be nightfall. You could be walking in darkness as a human, and it could be broad daylight outside, but not understanding the path of light. Amen? So resolve for it you'll find in Proverbs 4 and 19. And it says, "The wicked walk around in the dark. They cannot even see what makes them stumble. They are followers of false prophets who follow blindly, even though they know the difference, but they believe in that tangible that's in front of them." We have such a case in point, and I promised that I would not talk about your cousin in the White House today, so I'm not going to deal with that. Thank you. But never walk blindly unless you're blindly following Christ. Ooh, that's good. I like that.
All right.
Amen?
Amen.
Last but certainly not least, and it's in the DNA, because I promised I would not belabor too long. The one thing that we're all searching for is the light. The light. Simply means the opposite of darkness. John pens it well in 8 and 12. He says, Jesus spake and said, "I am the light." John spoke also in 14 and 6. He says, "I am the way and the truth, and no man comes unto the Father but by me." That, my dear friends, is what's commonly known as it's in the DNA.
Boom.